very hard.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Want to sit? On the bridge.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's too spicy.
Oh.
How was the chicken one?
But look at this rice. Oh, it's this one actually.
Grazie. Grazie. Wow.
Oh, this one looks good.
Chips are very crispy.
Oh, smell amazing.
No, there are benches there.
Where? You wanna buy this?
Piadina.
Piadina. I never see this in Rome. Yes. And I don't need the cutlery.
Which one?
I prefer this one.
Pieces of orange lemon. Vendrà pieces of lemon.
See? may have a table already.
This one has basmati rice.
What? That's a gravy. This tastes so good with the chips.
Cut the pieces. So it's two. There are pieces of meat. No, but there are pieces of meat. We'll take the piece of meat. Portions for like 5 people. The taste is strong.
This one, that's good.